Here are 10 timeless autumn essentials that you need in your wardrobe. I'm Kate, your practical style guide. I break down fashion to make it easier. Being in the fashion space has made me hyper aware that autumn is just around the corner. And so as I put together my shopping list this year, I thought I would share it with you. Here are the pieces that I absolutely could not go any autumn without. I truly believe that all of these pieces transcend time. They are classic closet basics that can fit into any wardrobe regardless of personal style. So let's count down my top 10. Number 10 is a blazer. I heard recently that blazers were going out of style. And while I think that certain types of blazers can go out of style, blazers themselves are just like a staple piece in every wardrobe. In the 80s, it was shoulder pads in neon. In the 90s, it was like this oversized dad blazer that we're kind of seeing now. And then in the 2000s, it was obviously very tight and fitted. While it's hard to predict where fashion will take blazers, I think they're just a staple. My personal favorite is a herringbone or houndstooth blazer. I love kind of the detailing on it. I think it really brings it into fall, especially over something more plain and crisp that you would see throughout the spring and summer. I personally really gravitate towards more muted tones, so I choose a brown, but you can easily choose like really any color that you want that will complement your wardrobe. If you've already got a basic blazer that's your go-to, I would highly recommend getting a second statement blazer. I think it's a really fun way to dress up an outfit and can add texture or a pop of color to an outfit. Number 9 is sneakers. Obviously, there are so many styles and colors of sneakers, so it really just depends on your personal style, what kind you get. I personally think you can't go wrong with a white sneaker, something timeless like the Reebok Classics or a Nike, but I personally am very into the chunky dad sneakers. I think it really grounds your outfit. It's great if you still really love your slim and straight-legged or even skinny denim, as it balances out that silhouette, especially with hips or a larger chest. I think no matter what your personal style is, having like a comfy commuter shoe is always great to throw on, and when it's that like classic white sneaker, it can really elevate your outfit and make it look put together. Number 8 is leather or vegan leather handbags. For me, a basket bag is an absolute summer staple, but during this time of the year, I put that basket bag away and pull out my brown Croc Effect crossbody bag. This is one piece in particular that I would choose wisely, as a brown leather handbag will last for years to come, especially if you go for a more classic silhouette, nothing too oversized and nothing too small. We've been kind of seeing a lot of bags on both ends of that spectrum. And for a piece like this, that even when you don't necessarily buy an overly expensive handbag or a super high quality handbag, they do last a long time. A really good tip that I like to use when picking out a handbag is match the bag to your overall frame. If you're really tall, having a large handbag is going to look in proportion to your body, and if you're petite, having a smaller handbag will look proportionate. Number 7 might be more of a personal choice. It's a trench coat. I am obsessed with trench coats. I think that they are an absolute closet classic. They look super elegant. I love the shape on pretty much any body type. I think it's super elegant in the cut. And there's just like so many styles and ways to wear it. I get so much mileage out of my trench coats. And they're also super practical, especially if you buy a good one. A fun trend that I've been seeing a lot of that I can really get on board with is leather trench coats. I think this is like a perfect blend of two jacket types, especially for my body type. I feel like a bomber doesn't always suit my pair frame just because it's really boxy and then falls right at the widest point of my hip. So having my favorite trench coat silhouette with a black leather jacket is just like so elevated and looks so great. The next item on my list, I actually have yet to invest in myself. I've been on the hunt for a very particular pair. I don't want to spend a ton of money on this, but I think I found some good ones. All of the pieces that I'm talking about today can be found through the link down below. I've written a full blog post on all of the autumn essentials and highlighted a ton of my favorite items from this season and shown a few ways to wear them. But yeah, number 6 is loafers. Yes, surprising, I don't own a pair, I know. But I think they honestly can fit into so many different styles, even besides the obvious ones. Like, I think they look fantastic with a grunge look or an academia look. They're obviously very classic and preppy, they're old money, like they can be coastal grandmother. It just totally depends on which pair you pick up. Because I'm 5'4", I personally love a loafer with a platform. I find loafers, because of their shape, can make me look a little bit shorter. Just the high cut of the shoe kind of cuts off my leg. Not always the most flattering, but by adding that height, I can look a little taller. Number 5 is possibly one of the most classic items on this list. It's a crisp white button down. In the summer, I'd recommend linen, obviously, but for fall, we're going for a classic cotton. And while we are seeing them worn very oversized right now, I think having a fitted one is always a good idea. It's a lot more timeless, and it can literally be worn in so many ways. I've done so many tutorials on just white button downs. The one white button down I own has gotten so much mileage in my closet. It's insane. It was so worth the money. For the fall, I love wearing it as a layering piece, whether that's putting a turtleneck underneath or even just wearing it open as a duster on a warmer fall day. But yes, I do love my button downs. Number 4 is ankle boots. I know in a lot of climates, this shoe can probably take you all the way through winter. Here in Canada, it's a little bit more challenging, but I personally love my ankle boots. I think they pair so well with wide leg pants. And a good rule of thumb for you is a chunky shoe with narrow pants and narrow shoe with wide pants. Shoes are just such a great way to create balance in your outfit and also to show your personal style. There's just like so many options out there, especially for ankle boots, so pick a good one and you'll wear it so much in the fall. My personal classic is a black pointed leather ankle boot. I find this really extends the leg. It pairs so well with all my wide leg pants, and it's super practical as they stay clean in our kind of mucky falls and winters here in Canada. But obviously my wardrobe would not be complete without a white pair because, let's be real, I wear a lot of white. Number 3 are trousers. Trousers are what I'm arguably most known for. I think this is why I blew up on TikTok, and also for bashing skinny jeans. I'm sorry. But I love my trousers so much. I think they're such a closet classic. Obviously, oversized, again, is very on trend right now, but a good pair of fitted trousers never goes out of style. Going from a really tight, slim pair of jeans to a wide pair of trousers can be a huge shift, especially for your eye to get used to. So a good introduction pair is something more narrow, a straight leg trouser or a barrel pant, even potentially something with a thicker material like a wool or a chino. But yeah, I'm obsessed and I think you should get on board. Number 2 on this list is a jacket. I think it's just a necessary item that you need in the fall, but also jackets are a great third piece in a wardrobe, which adds a lot of interest to your outfit. You can literally just throw on a basic long sleeve shirt, a pair of pants, and then the jacket can make the outfit. There's obviously so many routes that you can take, whether that be denim or leather or canvas. You can even go for something really fun like a quilted or a beaded jacket. Over the last few years, I've spent a lot less money on base layers and a lot more time investing in thrifting really good quality jackets, because I realized that here, especially in Calgary where I live, people usually don't see the shirt underneath, they see the jacket. Now before I get to the number 1 most essential autumn closet staple, please give this video a like and subscribe for more practical style tips. All of your support really means a lot to me. I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel forever, and now I'm finally able to do that, and I'm super excited to get started. So I have a lot more exciting content planned for the upcoming year. I'm very excited to dive into more longer form videos where I can really dive deep into a lot of the style principles that I use. If you've seen my TikToks, let me know what one concept is that I've talked about that you would love for me to elaborate on. Now, the number 1 autumn wardrobe essential is a sweater. Would fall be fall without sweater weather? I didn't think so. For me, a turtleneck is timeless and elegant. I love the way it lengthens my torso, and it really just creates a great base to start any outfit from. I love layering it with white button downs, as I mentioned, or a blazer or a jacket. It's just really stunning, especially when paired with wide leg pants. If you're more of a cardigan lover, that can be a great way to go. I definitely would recommend having both a turtleneck and a cardigan. They're even great to layer on together. I've listed a few of my cardigan staples in that blog post. And if neither of those are your thing, there's also the classic crew neck. What did you think of these autumn essentials? Was there any that I missed? Any that you would change? Let me know in the comments and follow for more practical style tips. Thanks so much for watching. Whew. Oh, that's a wrap. My first YouTube video.